Liddy, it's your boy Don C, the More the Better podcast, where the more you grind, the better the results, man. I ain't dropping a month. I'm slacking. But I appreciate the subscribers I got from Rich Glizzy interview. Shout out to that interview. It's going crazy at 6.4. That's my highest view. We coming up. We got to just keep grinding. But, yo, special guest to my right. Brooklyn in the building. Best Style Brooklyn. Y'all know the face. She one of the most known voices right now in the city. She doing her thing platform-wise. She all over the place on different platforms. She doing her thing. We got Kelly G, Kelly Glover, a.k.a.
Damn,
the Drill Ferry. The Drill Ferry.
Oh, man. Can I still got to do
Now you got to go gang, gang, gang.
Gang, gang, motherfucking gang, chitty, bang, bang. Y'all know who in the building.
Yeah.
Kelly G. Nah, thank you. What you're doing is dope. Like, I peeped your whole platform, and I've been watching your interviews, and I think that you're dope. And I think that the radio field is definitely needed.
Yeah.
That's something that we are lacking in the community, in the industry, and keep it going.
I appreciate that because you really doing your thing as well. And I've been watching you for a while.
Yeah.
Like I saw you as co-hosting on Guards of the City with KO So Frosty.
Yeah.
And I forgot the other guy name.
My
right?
guy.
Yeah. I watched the MVK interview. That's how I found out about you. Like, I like your voice. You got a distinct voice.
Raspy. They be like, you got a radio voice. Like,
you got the energy, like, for real.
People be like, you so ratchet. But it's not that I'm ratchet. It's a difference between being ratchet and just being ghetto. Like, it's a difference. I'm me. This is what
you
get.
authentic.
I'm not going to go in an office like, God. Come on.
And we from the city, so we naturally got that energy. You feel me?
Energy.
It's not like we trying. This is just us, But how you feeling today? Everything good?
Everything good. Everything good. It's cold. Winter coming.
Yeah.
Winter here. No, I don't think it's winter yet. I want to see like a lot of snow. I remember snowstorms. We couldn't go outside. The snow would literally be up to our waist.
Yeah. You had to really have some boots.
And schools never closed.
Yeah. Yeah, like schools always open. In New York, they ain't closing it for nothing unless it's like a real bad blizzard.
No, now it got bad though. Now they are closing the schools quick. They're like, a little bit of ice, closed.
See, I don't know, like, the schedule, like, I don't got no kids and all that, so I don't know if the school's gonna be open or closed. I just be going to work. But Kelly G, like, you've been doing your thing, aka Drill Ferry. How you got the Drill Ferry? How you got that name? So
let me just touch on Frost and Pre and shout out to them.
Yeah.
They are like my everything. It was just a random Facebook post he made. I commented. He saw a video. We talked. Hip hop.
Yeah.
At the time, it wasn't no Drill Ferry. It wasn't nothing. It was Money Cows. They named me Money Cows.
Wow.
They just knew I was meant to make money. And they gave me an opportunity. It introduced me to the Brooklyn drill scene.
Yeah.
And that's why Envy came.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because he would not tell us who we was interviewing.
Yeah.
And me and Pre was talking to each other like, I don't know. I was a little nervous. But it was a great interview, and he is a dope artist. Like,
nah. Shout out to Envy Kane. He from Brownsville too.
Yep. I think Drill, no. He a spitter. He could talk.
He a lyricist.
I just feel like
it's just he got known off the controversy through the rap. But he, like, you could tell through the bars and all that, he's showing himself apart from the other, like, rappers and whatnot.
Yeah, I definitely feel like his name has to be named when people talk about the Brooklyn drill wave.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely got to be in the top.
It's a very few, like, lyrical drill rappers.
Right.
You got drill rappers that make good music, like, make bops, but that's really lyrical. Like, shout out to OMBJD.
Nice. He has one of my...
Free him.
What his On the Radar is in my top 5 On the Radar freestyle.
Nah, he went crazy on that. I feel like he just gotta bring out a different image. You get what I'm saying? He got the talent, but the people care about the image and how you portraying yourself and representing yourself.
Yeah, sometimes it be too, like, okay, to the Drill Ferry, I started my own platform.
Yeah.
And it was Up at TV.
Yeah.
And it was based in Brooklyn, and it was something about the Chicago drill. I felt a vibe in my heart. Like, I was like, damn, I like this type of music, but more importantly, I like the people behind the music, which was the kids. So I interviewed Maury Briscoe was my first artist because I interviewed him on Frost.
Yeah.
You saw that one?
Yeah.
And they just was like, you like a fairy. You like a fairy because you couldn't talk no violence on my show.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll talk about all the bitches, all the pussy, all the sports.
No violence, no dissing dads, none of that.
I wouldn't do that. And I even tried to like, I was luring these niggas. I started cooking for them because I'm like, they young.
Yeah.
And what better way to get them comfortable to be who they truly are is by food and good conversation.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And they just started, inviting me to places. And then after one drill artist came, the other one. And that's how I got Drill Ferry.
Nah, that's dope. Yeah. I mean, when people full and they comfortable, they gonna start opening up, talking more.
Lord, they was on there like, I could curse. I was like, you could curse. And I started feeling like the big auntie, but then...
Now you give that feel because you got that welcoming feel and that warm feel.
But I got that big auntie / call you 3 a.m. Auntie, what you wearing? What type of drawers you got on, auntie? They be testing me, but I still love them. It's when I talk to them after we have our conversations, I just be on some like, that's family. Like,
nah, that's a fact. I could tell like the Brooklyn drill rappers, they rock with you because for somebody, you've been doing it for about 3 years, like on your own.
Right.
And you got a lot of big names. Like you had a lot of big names.
I have,
3 years.
and then even the artists that I didn't interview yet, like shout out to K41.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Kyle Rich is one of the first artists that I met, but not on no drill shit.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how everything went, cause the day I was supposed to interview him, I believe that was in March.
Yeah.
They got signed that day.
Wow.
I didn't even care no more. I was just so happy for them.
Now that's dope. Now they really doing their thing. These last few years, they really took New York City.
He's
by
a star.
storm. Like him, Cash, they took this over. Like the Slizzy Wave. I see you interviewed them. Like that's dope. Like how you was able to get them so easily? Like it was just off the vibe. Like,
it was off of DMs. Like
wow.
I'm not good at the media stuff.
Yeah.
And at the time I didn't have a manager and I didn't have like leverage.
Yeah.
So I used to go under their comments, troll them.
Yeah.
And then DM them mad times. That was before that invite shit was on their DMs.
Yeah, I hate that shit. What made you want to get on your own? Like as far as like your own platform, because some people they'll be cool with being a co-host, but you just stepped out.
I ain't nobody co-host.
I respect it, but
Not
some
now.
people like they don't mind. Like even Queens Flip been doing his thing, but you see how he a co-host on Joe Budden, but Joe Budden's a big platform. But
right.
Some people be just I'm gonna go full throttle by myself and just build my platform dolly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what made you want to just go dolly and start your own platform?
I wanted a name for myself.
I respect that.
I knew that I had it.
Yeah.
Even when I was on Frost, I would get it. He would have a lot of comments and be like, "Yo, that girl's keep her."
Yeah. The energy is there.
You know what I'm saying? And I knew, but I also knew once I got in to see the drill scene, and I'm like, I'm gonna interview them. them. I knew that other shows that I was affiliated with or whatever, they wouldn't really want that.
Yeah.
A lot of people are still opposed to the drill shit. Well, in a way now I understand. So now I'm at both sides of the fence. Like, damn. But I just wanted my own shit. Like I wanted my own brand. I wanted to venture off into the communities. I wanted to do other stuff that another show couldn't give me.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, at the end of the day, building your own brand is important because you want to feel like you could do this shit on your own too. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard too because I'm honest. Sometimes I'm too honest to people.
Yeah.
And financially, I don't got it.
Yeah.
When you doing this, you gotta have something.
Yeah,
not saying I'm like I don't have nothing.
Yeah.
But
we ain't rich yet. 9 to 5 here, and I make it look good. You feel me? A good job, union job.
Nice.
I ain't where I'm at yet, where I want to be, but you gotta work to invest into what you really want to do. You feel me?
And that's what kind of like hinders me from going to the top. And I still, once I got my own platform, I love people so much. I wanted to have co-hosts, like switch the co-hosts up every week.
That's dope.
Just give people a chance to come up because a lot of girls used to DM me like, I want to start my own podcast, but I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, honey, I don't even know what I'm doing. I still call the rappers for help.
Nah, that's a fact.
But I brought them up.
Yeah.
You know?
You give everybody opportunity, and that's dope. Speaking of that, I see you had Major Galore up there as a co-host.
Shout out to Major. Major lasted long because we became friends.
Yeah.
So it was like it just got, who you interviewing, girl, this week? Oh, nobody. All right. I'm coming up. Or come up, pull up. but she gives off a good aura and she has great
Yeah.
conversation.
She
Like
look like Lotto to me a little bit.
she does, a slimmer version.
Yeah.
And what I liked about her, she really didn't want to talk about her past.
Yeah.
Like on her previous shows and
Yeah.
shit. And I thought that was dope. So I'm like, all right, well, we just going to talk about dicks and coochies.
Speaking
Fuck
of
it.
that, you do be talking nasty. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I had to have a double XL. I'm like, let me see if she open up a little bit and talk nasty for a little bit. Nah.
No, since I was young,
Yeah.
I always was the big sis on the block
Yeah.
that you come to when you want to know about sex and pregnancy and STDs.
Nah, that's
and
dope.
going and helping. I done help friends get Medicaid so they could go to the doctor and get
checked,
checkups.
yeah.
Like that sent a couple of people to the AB clinics.
Nah, that's
like
GYN and
so
all
it wasn't
that.
always talking about sex. It was that sister. Some people don't have big sisters. Some people, it's like that's how it was back in the
Yeah.
days. So a lot of people don't know me from the podcast. A lot of people know me from being outside like that, you know?
Now, I feel like I saw you somewhere like years ago before you even like started like on the podcast. And
Yeah, you probably said I was a little bigger.
Brooklyn and all that. You know, you're going to see everybody. Brooklyn is small. It's big, but it's small at the same
and
time.
I've been Brooklyn. So
I ain't gonna front with you was from the X. When I first heard
said
your
that.
voice and all that, I'm like, nah, she one of them Boricuas from the
Yo,
X. Talking crazy, nasty and all that.
they thought I was Fat Joe little sister. For mad years I got that shit. Fat Joe, I should have used that shit.
They killed Biggie, Spanish version.
Right?
Yeah.
They killed Biggie. Now, I wouldn't even know that's Mexican. I don't know. Like, I don't know I just know everybody say I look Spanish.
Wait, so you not Spanish?
No, I'm American, but my birth mother is from Jamaica and my birth dad is Jewish.
Wow. Okay, that's a unique mix right there.
Yeah.
Like you give me the vibe like you kind of Hispanic. I ain't gonna front.
Nah, but
like
I'm
you
not.
Can Puerto Rican or something.
I could be though if you want me to be papi. You know what I'm saying? I do a little this and that too.
Papi chulo.
You know? I just adapted to people talking to me in Spanish. People like I'm Spanish. I'm whatever I'm around. That's what I am at that moment.
So Best Style Brooklyn. That's where you was
No,
born.
I'm from Crown Heights.
Oh, so you from Crown Heights originally?
Yeah.
So
I got
why
a
you
couple
be
of little
jacking
boo
Best
things.
Style?
Cause I jack everywhere.
Oh, you jack. So you from Brownsville too?
I jack Brownsville too. Look, I know. Look, listen. All sides.
All right,
I don't
all right.
discriminate.
That's dope.
I
that's
fuck
dope.
with all sides. Cause now, no side like each other. Like every side got beef.
Yeah. See, for the record, we are civilians. You feel me? We not in none of that. We just like to get to the bag and we podcasters. You feel me? That's it.
But I also want to stop a lot of the stuff that's going on.
It's hard.
It's hard, but that's like one of my big goals.
I mean, I see like sorry to cut you off. I see like some of the rappers. I mean, some of the people that's a part of these different gangs and stuff. They trying to bring peace and trying to
Pushing the peace.
Yeah, they pushing the peace. They trying to cut like some of that beef out. But when too much been going on, a lot of lives been taken. It's hard to really
It's hard.
squash all that.
It's hard.
Niggas doing 30 years.
It's hard, and only thing I could say about that is I don't know where the future is going to take all this beef and stuff, but as of right now, we are doing a little bit better. A little bit better.
We all, but a lot of people getting locked up. They trying to take the whole drill scene.
That's the thing. Is a little quiet now because the 3 top Bronx drill artists are in jail right now.
That's a fact.
I said that today.
Flock, who else? Lee Drilly.
No, well, Lee Drilly too, but I'm saying the three that did a song together, Dougie B.
Oh yeah, Brotherly
K
Love
Flock,
and B
and
Love.
Shy K.
Shy K wasn't on Brotherly Love.
No, but Shy K was on No More Free Dougie B.
Oh yeah. When they was cool at a
Yeah.
point, cause they not cool no more. But yeah.
But just to see that, look what happened, and they're not in there
Couple
for
years
minor
later,
charges.
Big charges.
So it's like, when is the people gonna see? When is it gonna reach the youth? And when are they gonna realize their value?
The internet. I feel like the internet it is the problem too, because a lot of these rappers want to portray an image and show that they the toughest drill rappers. While being a rapper, they trying to be in the streets to improve themselves, and the police is watching, and that's why these indictments is.
It's going crazy, but it's like, why wait till you get somewhere where you might spend the rest of your life to realize that that hurts. It hurts. And as a mom of 4 black boys, it hurt. I'm like living in paranoia. It's crazy. You know, it's just I'm
Yeah.
being a mom that still outside. Like I'm not rich. I don't live. I
Nah,
don't live in
that's
Bergen County.
that's why I want to salute
They
you
said that's
because
where the rich folks move,
Bergen
like
County.
the rappers and
That's
stuff.
that's Jersey, right?
I'm going there, Edgewater.
Shout out to my guy Mary from
Edgewater.
Jersey. Yo, my son got a nice crib, yo.
Shout out to because
Shout
Fab
out to
said
Jersey.
it best.
Yeah.
We got them moving where we been living.
That's
we got
a
them
fact.
moving where we. So listen.
Yeah.
Edgewater lit.
Nah, we gotta up. I mean, it's some rappers out there too.
Yeah, a
you
lot.
feel me? A lot of rappers in Jersey, period. But all right. So, talking nasty. You
Oh,
feel
let's
me?
get back to that.
The reason I want to just mention that because it's like I like how you comfortable in your own skin. You don't care. You don't give a fuck what people gotta say, what women gotta say. Oh, you
I don't.
ratchet, this, that, and you be vibing, doing your thing. So, like, what made you get that tough? Like, how you get that
I
tough?
always been talkative. Like I always been like, this is what it is. With guys, I always been brutally honest. Like, don't call me no more, nigga. I fucked you and it is what it is. This is nothing new.
Gangsta shit.
I've always had that.
Yeah.
But then I fell in love with somebody.
16 years of marriage.
And I talk about
do
that
my homework.
freely. I talk about that freely. And
16 years is a long ass time. So even during them 16 years, you was talking nasty and shit.
I've been a freak with him, yeah, like my actions, but I was still like that. Like
Now I'm talking about like on platforms and.
I didn't have.
Oh, you wasn't
platforms
doing
then,
that
no.
yet. Yeah.
It was the end, like the end of my relationship with him, that I started doing the frost, and I wasn't talking like that at the time. So I would interview these artists, and it's just like, oh, we know your music already. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Let me ask this nigga if he eating ass tonight. Like, let me ask him what ass he looking. And then it's like you be in this industry and you start seeing everybody fucking everybody.
Nah, that's a fact.
You
that's
like,
a fact.
let me play smash or pass and stir up the pot a little bit, you know? And once I started getting comfortable with the artist, because just like the artists have to get comfortable with me or the entertainer coming up, I have to be comfortable to talk like that. Because I might say something crazy and this nigga Muslim and he might not be jacking me, but he might put, you know.
He probably going through his fasting and all. Like,
I got to fill him out.
Yeah.
But so far it worked. It's just, I feel like, what's the point of lying?
I mean, it's marketing too. It's what people want to see. And
But
hear.
not a lot of people, because it's hard to get sponsorships.
Yeah, that too.
And right now, I feel like I'm too real.
Yeah.
I feel like
Nah,
that.
somebody I mean, it's a lot of platforms that's real and they still getting sponsorships and all that.
And I'm like, I'm never gonna change. However, I feel like I'm evolving as a personality, a media personality, because when I say evolving, now I'm writing my questions down.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing things a little bit more maturely. And I don't
Yeah.
mean that I was immature, but knowing the business a little bit more and knowing the clicks and knowing what I'm learning, like engagement. That's big to me right now.
Yeah,
I didn't know that shit. I was like getting millions of views. And my friend said, bitch, is you getting paid? Well, let's just see first if you could even get paid off this. Your content. Now I'm learning that
monetization. Yeah.
I could really be rich off this shit.
Hell yeah. And you got you plugged in, you connected with a lot of people, so that's definitely gonna work out in your favor.
But on a personal level, what really started making me talk about sex was I was fucking with somebody who wanted me to do wild, crazy shit to them.
Oh, he was watching a lot of
And
porn.
he a hood nigga.
He was watching a lot of porn.
So that's when I realized people not comfortable with themselves.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Why?
Nah.
Why only, like, the LBGT community is the only people that's comfortable? It's nothing wrong with wanting to fucking have sex in a sex house or a dungeon or do, what is it, acid dominatrix and all that crazy spankings and shit.
Yeah.
But it's the way you do it.
What was the craziest place like you had sex at? Like,
well, I said this on another. I
think
said
you
the
did.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
And I want to see that hand tat that Neek Bucks was talking about.
This.
Oh shit!
It's my hands a little ashy.
Nah, I see.
On top of me being a little freak, I was knocking bitches out back in the day. So you know what I mean. I was a freak.
Nah, you look like you know how to fight.
A
I
freak
ain't gonna
thug.
front. You look like
Freak
you know how to
thug.
fight.
That's my new name. And I had my fair share growing up. Like, I ain't gonna sit here in front. I got 4 kids. I was outside.
Yeah.
I was fucking niggas. Like,
I mean, like they different baby fathers and all that.
but
You
I
don't
was
mind me
I was
asking?
married to 2, and I was with my oldest was my first.
Okay.
So it was like
3.
3 baby fathers?
No, my fault. You said you was married to 2 and you had a.
No, I said I was married to 2. I have 2 with one that I was married with.
Oh, okay.
I was like, shit. Well,
my
do
fault,
I
my
got
fault,
another
my fault.
baby father
All right,
I don't know about?
So you got 2.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
No, and I have the best of both worlds because I know how to be outside doing me, but then I know how to be a good woman.
Nah, that's a fact.
Me talking freaky and me being me doesn't mean I'm not a good woman. I'm a great female.
I think you just comfortable in your skin. It's not like you out here being no thot and you just giving it to anybody. Mm-hmm. Like I know you got some class to you.
Yeah, like
you got some class to you.
I talk a lot of shit, but no nigga is never gonna come on my phone and be like, yo, let me get that pussy. I'm gonna be having niggas
you gotta wine and dine. It's Kelly G.
Well, I'm learning that now. See, you know what it is about a lot of women? We don't know our worth.
That's a fact.
And we don't know how to use our value.
I ain't gonna lie. That's at the most right now. You feel me? Women so-called knowing they worth. Cause now I ain't gonna lie, they making it like you gotta do this, do that for you to even scratch the coon.
Yeah.
You feel me? You gotta wine and dine. You gotta get a Birkin bag.
And then the pussy might be
whack.
The
coon.
Then the pussy
and then the shit might be trash, dry as shit. You doing everything in the world to get her there, and that shit still a desert.
And that's when you come up to my show and drag them.
Drag them.
See, I'm not for. Listen, I'm a female. I love the women empowerment. But when they fuck up, I'm gonna talk about these bitches too, cause we do a lot of foul shit. We more fouler than the niggas.
But the thing I don't understand, why females that don't be having shit be wanting everything?
Because it's an illusion, and it's like, you know, the fairy tale when you a kid, and you say, I want to be like Cinderella. I want to have that fairy tale. They still didn't grow from that because they did nothing in their life to prepare for them to have money, to have those nice things.
Yeah.
So their dependency was based on fairy tales.
But this is why some men, they be like, yo, fuck this girl. Like, I ain't getting this and that for her. She don't even got a job. She don't even got her own income.
Especially the females. I'm around it a lot. Like, I'm around a lot of niggas that's in a business getting money and stuff. And I'm around a lot of females that's running to the money.
Yeah.
When they see you and you got it, they want it. They already feel like they're obligated.
Yeah.
So that's why they run and go get pregnant first. And they fuck with the married ball players and marry this because they know they're going to have some type of leverage.
Yeah, that's a fact. And don't get them pregnant. It's over. That's another ball game.
Them bitches going bed rest from the day they had sex. They ain't losing that one.
You answered my question with the nastiest place, the craziest place you had sex?
So I did it in Buffalo Wild Wings.
You did say that. I
was like, it was...
You was off all those beers and margaritas and all that?
It was just one of them. I feel like it should be no limits where you want to have sex. Like, if you with your nigga, you feeling him, and he feeling horny.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna give it to you anywhere.
I did it in a Roof Chris bathroom. I ain't gonna. All right, but 16 years of marriage, like, what made you feel like, all right, I want to be with this man for 16 years? I mean, I know you probably didn't know you was gonna be with him for 16 years, but 16 years is a long time.
It's crazy because I met him off a rebound.
Wow. So you was going through a heartbreak or something? I
was with someone else, and I met him, and the person that I was with wanted me to not be me. His mother was a librarian.
Oh, wow.
So he wanted to change me.
Wanted you to be more
like no makeup, don't be with no friends that wear weaves.
Oh,
he don't want me going to the parties, but he a project nigga.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's the hypocrisy right there.
It wasn't me. So when I met my ex-husband, he from the Ville. He outside.
Shout out to the Ville.
He outside.
I probably know.
No, we're going to keep it.
No,
but I'm just saying, like, he was into, but he loved music.
Nah, that's dope.
That nigga said he liked Cam.
Oh, Cameron. Yeah.
It was like everything that he liked, I was attached to it, and it took my mind away from me being with someone else.
He got your mind off the other shit.
But as I got older, and like, I'm not trying to diss my ex-husband, as I got older, and I realized with my ex, he probably just really only wanted the best for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
So it seemed like he was a great person to you.
He was a great person, but we met kind of fast, and like we just rushed. And I'm a Libra.
Yeah. Does that mean you get tired of shit fast?
I don't know. That's what everybody always say. Oh, you a Libra. That's why. So I just say it. But But my ex-husband had a situation at the time. I was coming out of a situation. We were so toxic that we was meant for each other.
Wow. I mean, how he was toxic, if you don't mind me asking.
We both was toxic. We came in a relationship lying. We
Oh.
came in a relationship with secrets. We came in a relationship with a past that we both didn't approve of the past, but we dealt with it because we had the same kind of past.
Wow.
You
So
know
how
what I'm
long
saying?
it took like for y'all to actually get married? I know y'all was probably dating for a while.
Wow,
and
where?
then-
I met him in October. February, we was married.
Oh shit.
It was one of them days where we was sitting down, probably
4
drinking
months?
Paul My
Goddamn.
Son. We probably was drinking some
Hold on, I
Paulie.
gotta pull this up.
And
Damn, y'all move fast. That is
this
fast.
is how it went. Hey, boo, what you doing? Nothing. Oh, for real, I'm at work. You want to get married? Yeah, let's go get married. When you want to go? Tomorrow? All right. You got a witness? Yeah, I'm going to call my cousin. All right.
That's why I know. That's why you probably like when you got out of that relationship, you just straight up chased your dreams.
I just straight up went into thought mode. I had my moments. I'm going to keep it official. If anybody say when they, because I moved on while I was with him.
Yeah.
That was the hardest part.
Yeah.
To be with somebody and knowing that you're not going to be with them. I had to mentally break up with him, but we were still physically together.
Yeah.
And he
That's
did the
toxic
same
as
thing.
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
He did the same thing.
And y'all was living in the same household and all that.
Married with kids.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Like I waited 2 years to give him his first son. I tried,
Mm-hmm.
and he tried.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough.
It was probably a lot
But-
of stress.
I believe in destiny. Like that was supposed to happen. We are not supposed to be together because I don't think I would have started my podcast.
Nah, that's a fact. That's why I said, like, soon as you got out of that situation, that relationship, you just straight up chased your dreams.
Right.
And now look at you now.
Yeah, it's like this is where I'm free.
Yeah.
When I'm shooting and I'm talking to people and I'm out at events and I'm meeting people and I'm hearing other people's problems, this is my passion. That's what I love. Like, it just takes me to a place where I've never been. It's
Nah,
like
that's a
my
fact.
drug.
And some men is not secure enough to be like, oh, no, this is my shorty, this her dreams, this is what I want her to do and chase. You know what I'm saying? Some men ain't gonna be willing to deal with that because they be insecure and they be like, oh, she around this man and this. You know
I
what I'm
didn't
saying?
go
And
through
she
that.
Talk like, no, I'm not saying your
Yeah, I wasn't
situation,
with him.
But some men ain't gonna be
Yeah.
supportive for their woman, like, you know what I'm saying? When they in that industry.
And that's what I think about now because I'm still single.
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
broke
yeah.
up like 4 years, almost 4 years now. And I'm still single because of the things of that nature. Because it's like I know eventually when I start falling in love and I start being with someone, I'm gonna have to tone things down because it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
I respect myself, yeah, but I'm gonna still talk my shit.
Yeah.
But when you're with somebody else, it's not right. I'm talking about all this dick sucking and all of this stuff. And
Yeah.
so what I learned now was to have the other person talk more.
Yeah.
Let them talk a little dirty. I just ask the questions. But it's all playful. I don't make nothing raunchy and distasteful. I make it fun. I make it people able to, you know how many people DM me?
Now, I already know
How
your
many
DMs is
older
crazy.
women DM me like they're
Probably for
fucking
advice
niggas
and all.
30 years younger? How many mothers DM me that they fucking their friend's son, the son's friend?
Wow, that's crazy.
But how many DMs of guys that's living home that want to come out the closet with his family, but they against it?
Yeah.
It's not only sex stuff I get.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. I feel like at that time, like at this time specifically, a lot of people was comfortable in their own skin as far as like homosexuality. Like me personally, I don't got nothing against it. It's just as long as it ain't around me too much. Like I'm not homophobic,
Yeah.
but as long as it ain't getting like they not trying to push up on me or try to make me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like now that's another story. But I could be around a gay person and whatnot. But yeah, that's dope that like different people they comfortable in their own skin and willing to like hit you up and DM you.
The freaks too. The freak ass niggas too.
Cause you give that vibe like
Right.
auntie, like I could talk to auntie.
But then when they say Cash App, I got a double turn like, I don't know. Maybe I should do the little
yeah,
the
cause
rate.
they think you got. They think you got it.
They
You
want
get
me to
the
rate
bag,
them.
but-
Oh, can they send me crazy ass videos and shit? I be doing it sometimes. It's a couple of dollars. I mean, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
All right, so we gonna go to the freaky side of you a little bit more.
Okay.
And one of the interviews matter of fact, with Nick Bucks, you was say, I think it was mentioned that you gave head for 3 hours. That's true and all that.
That
Straight?
was it neat. That was on another. No, let's rephrase that because that shit went viral.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
on
yeah,
World
yeah,
Star
yeah.
on site on all the big blogs.
Nah, he
like,
did say that. I was watching that last night. He was like, "Yo, you the one? You said you gave her 3 hours or something
When I
like
meant
that."
I was married to someone, when I meant 3 hours, I mean like 3 hours, not consecutive. You
I
laying
was
in a
about to
bed.
say.
You laying in a bed, but laying in a bed over the whole day,
Yeah.
and you have sex.
But you taking breaks.
Yeah,
though.
you
It
taking
ain't
breaks,
straight.
not 3 hours straight. God damn, I wouldn't have a jaw.
I want to mention the Swamp platform. What's the Swamp platform? That's your platform as well?
The Swamp from YouTube
Yeah.
is with a blue logo.
Yeah.
It wasn't that before. It was another platform. So when I started talking the raunchy talk, I had met some people and we agreed to do a show together. But I would be the talent, the host, and I also was bringing an artist up, and that's the show that I got viral off of.
Yeah.
And it was just a lot of things that was going on that was personal between us, and I didn't sign no contracts or nothing with them, so I just left and started my own platform.
So Swamp was before the Drill Ferry platform.
Swamp was before called Last Thing I Want to Do, and all my shows was under the Last Thing I Want to Do. With the Drill Ferry was under their platform because they had a platform as well.
Oh, okay. So it was joined together.
Yeah.
All right,
so
I get it.
a lot of times when you type in my name on YouTube, the Drill Ferry, my name comes up with those interviews because I made them interviews hot.
Nah, that's a fact. So it was a lot of toxic shit going on with that platform and whatnot.
You know, I think both of us, like all three of us, really didn't understand like the business aspect of everything, and plus people was reaching out to me, networks was watching me. I started working with other people because I'm not signed.
Yeah.
So nobody can't tell me I can't go on Queen's Flip. Nobody couldn't tell me that.
Yeah, you independent.
You know, I still got to move around and make my name other places.
That's
and
a
I have
fact.
to do other platforms as well.
Yeah.
And we just walked away. After I did White Girl, Don't Call Me White Girl, I opened up for her when she was in Brooklyn. And right after that, I just went on my own. And I started the Kelly G Show.
Nah, that's dope.
Yeah.
So how did you get with Swamp? The Swamp Network.
They met me, I think, like at an event.
Okay.
I want to say, and they was like, "Yo, you want to host the live show?" They did a fire live show. I'm not gonna front.
Okay.
And I hosted it with Wavy's World.
Yeah, I know he from the Ville.
Right. All of them.
That's a
The guy
fact.
from the Swamp
With
is from the
do-rag and
Ville
all
too.
that. Word? I probably
Yeah.
know him too.
And that's how I got up with them. And from them there, they was like, "Yo, people fuck with you because you be talking crazy."
Yeah.
Yo,
Fitting
let's
your
start a
whole
show.
head in your mouth and all
I ain't
that.
going front. When you first have a vision and a dream and a passion or something, you think big.
That's
So
a
it's like,
fact.
yo, we going to get rich. Somebody going to sign us. We going to get this type of deal. We going to split it. We never going to change. Da-da-da-da-da. But then reality hit. Fuck the money. But the fact that people starting to know who you are, attitudes came.
Yup.
Greed.
Yup. Jealousy.
Lies. Secret jealousy.
Yup. Secret animosity. Facts.
And that's what kind of separated a lot of people.
So who was a part of it besides you? It was like...
It was myself and two other guys. One guy that was there for the finance, like to pay for the shows and stuff.
Okay.
And
he was funding it.
Right. And then the other guy who had the vision, so who was producing it, who was making the reels, doing the clickbait, which he did a good job because I went viral.
Nah, that's a fact.
I just felt like loyalty mean everything.
That's a fact.
Because, nigga, I can't be rich if I can't trust you around you. We
So
can't
what,
be
they
rich
was-
together.
So they wasn't cutting no bread that you...
They was making money and telling me that they wasn't. And then once I found out, like, the logistics of YouTube, it was like, you stupid
Yeah,
bitch.
where my brother at?
I'm like, where my little $32? I don't give a fuck if it is 2,000 views. Where my little $32 and
you still
84
get a
cents?
payment for what you doing and all that, but $32 is crazy.
But
man.
instead of them coming to me and saying, listen, we're not making a lot of money on YouTube yet, but we're going to take this money and flip it and put it back into the interviews.
Yeah.
They didn't have that. They left me out of a lot of
And
conversations.
right now with your own personal platform, you at like 5.7K, 77K, right?
Yeah.
On YouTube.
And now I'm almost at 6.
Yeah, and that other one was 9 point something.
Yeah.
The Swamp.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
that's
they
dope.
took down all my collabs.
Word?
That's what hurt me.
That's crazy.
Like, nigga, I worked to get here. I brought them artists up. I worked my ass off.
That's a fact.
Everything y'all asked me to do, I did. I never gave y'all an issue.
Yeah.
I never expected y'all to put me in Ubers every day.
Yeah.
I took trains home. I came there. Niggas don't know my situation at home. I was going through a lot.
And where you was shooting at?
In the city.
Oh, all right. Some in Manhattan.
So I just felt like it was beneficial to them when it was beneficial to them. But what about me?
That's why I'm saying, like, ownership and being your own entrepreneur is really important. That's why, like, I'm not really fiending to join up with and partner up with anybody just yet.
Don't.
Until them dollar signs is they really talking them dollar signs. You gotta have the leverage, basically. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have the leverage. And like me, I've been reaching out to networks myself on my dolo shit, through DMs, emails. Listen, I'm the drill fairy. I don't have a team, but I have me. I could give you me.
Yeah. So anybody pushing you right now or sponsoring you low key?
Me.
Or is it straight up
I'm
organic?
Yeah, I'm organic, but I work with the IFC, which is the Influencers Club, with through Jim Jones and Esso from Bagview.
Now, so I peeped you at Heineken and all that.
Yeah,
I was talking and shit.
They kind of showed me a lot of the ropes. Shout out to Esso and Heineken. Very dope, like people that I could call. These are people, even Capo, these are people that I could call and be like, yo.
Yeah, I interview his artist.
Who?
Capo.
Who?
Lord Jew.
Oh, okay, all right, fire.
Her. She pulled up here and all that. But yeah, speaking of Bagview, they had their own little situation with Math Hoffa and shit. They was a part of that podcast, and then they wound up just branching off, making their own platform, whatever politics they.
It was politics, but
yeah,
it's hard. Like right now, what I'm learning is I'm starting to get closer to like more important people or people of importance, and they got drama. But the drama that they have is like, I look up to those people too. So where do I stand in all of this? It's hard because I could be petty at times. So bitch, you don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with her because I don't fuck with her. I get it. I get it. No, I get it.
I respect that.
So it puts you in a hard place like, damn, I can't listen to this nigga music around this nigga no more. Like it's hard. Like it's hard. It's hard.
But that's good that you stuck to what you want to stick with. You got your own platform. You doing your own thing. So, like, what would make you want to like team up with somebody else, like another platform?
I'm not teaming up with no other platforms. Next team up is a deal.
I respect it.
I'm teaming up with networks.
6 figures, it gotta be.
I'm looking at. Remember back before I said women need to know they worth, right? And they got to learn how to work their value. That's what I need to do now. I be on these niggas next. I be in their DMs, emailing them. Yo, I be DMing the CEO of fucking Revolt TV.
Yo.
Check your DMs. I be like, hey, what's up?
Now, I'm the same way.
What's
I DM
up, big
anybody.
head?
I DM
like,
anybody.
And I keep it real. Like, listen, I don't know the business part of shit, but I know I'm getting close to these artists. I could get you the big artists. I fuck with some of the labels. I know a lot of the PRs.
Yeah.
I could get myself in these places. I just need that push.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I need that push.
That's why I'm saying, like, that's why when you show love and you say you like how I interview, because we organic, we authentic with it. We ourselves. We ain't trying to be nobody. This is us, but we doing our homework and really knowing shit about these different artists that be on our platform.
Right. But we also got to know that we worth something too.
That's a fact.
Like,
hell yeah.
You know what I'm, yeah.
But you got a little bit more leverage than me. You got 50K followers on the gram.
I'm at 52 today.
Yeah,
I'm there.
that's what I'm saying. So you don't really need to team up with nobody. Just keep doing your thing.
I gotta meet good investors. Like I said, if it's not a network deal, an investor, I gotta meet sponsorships. It's not so much about working with other content creators. It's not about that. It's about getting to them fucking rooms with them big dogs that sign them checks. Networking.
That's important.
I'm learning
That's why God put a lot of people on this earth for you to meet new people, start new relationships, and get to the next level. Because that's how you get to the next level through people.
And I don't network a lot.
It's not what you know, it's who you know for a fact.
That's my problem. I don't like to go out a lot. I don't like to network. I'm still Kelly.
But you seem like an outgoing person. Like you willing
I
to
am
be
grandma
outside
in the club. I be in the club sitting down like, woo, woo, woo.
What?
It be tipsy. All them niggas be coming up to me. Oh, my God. I'm so single. I can't stand these bitches.
Nah, but you look great. You look great, yo. You look great, yo.
Thank you.
You doing your thing, man.
I'm trying.
All right, so this next topic, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little sensitive. But I know you being comfortable in your skin, it's probably not as sensitive. But you gonna handle it like a G.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? You want a shot for this one? Or
Nah, I'm good.
You good? All right, bet. So besides the entertainment, I peeped on your gram because we follow each other. I was watching your stories and all that, and you posted a picture with a lot of medicine in your hands and all that. And
No, I'm not perked up.
no, but you were saying this what lupus look like twice a day. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And unfortunate. I know there's some unfortunate news when you found out about it. So, like you said, you're a mother of 4.
Mm-hmm.
How did your kids feel when they found out that you had?
They ain't know what the fuck lupus was. I was barely learning what lupus was.
Not even your oldest?
Lupus is not a disease that people know about like other diseases and illnesses. It's a chronic autoimmune disorder that if you don't get a certain test or fit the criteria, you'll never know you have it.
Wow.
So I caught a real bad flare up one day, and I was in a car with my 2 youngest kids at the time. They were younger, and I was living in Canarsie, and I was getting sick. My chest was hurting. I didn't feel good. I immediately started getting like a butterfly rash. I was feeling weak. Like my son had to call the ambulance for that.
Wow.
My teenager, he was little at the time, and I was in the hospital, and they was just trying to figure out what's wrong. They ran all these tests, and my ANA tested positive, and the doctors.
What's ANA?
It's when people test positive for ANA, I can't give you like the whole word.
Yeah.
That usually means they have inflammation.
Okay.
Autoimmune disease is inflammation. It's a lot of inflammation.
Yeah.
So when it tested positive, then they ran one more test and the doctors came in. A rheumatologist came in the room and was like, I'm like, nigga, I don't got no arthritis. What you trying to say? He like, nah, you have SLE. Lupus.
Oh, that's the the
systematic lupus. And the only thing I thought in my mind was Tony Braxton having lupus.
Wow.
Because that was like the biggest moments when you found out when somebody was sick. It was through like with the celebrities. So I'm like, oh my gosh, she have lupus. Da, da, da. She said her hair was falling out. Da, da. I went through a lot with that.
Nah, it's crazy. I knew somebody that had it like when I was going to church when I was younger, because my grandma was having it in church. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I was going there, like some lady, she had it, but I never knew like about lupus like that. You know what I'm saying?
It affects your organs or your organs. See, they have different types of lupus and
different stages.
Yeah, and different types. It's not so much stages, it's flare-ups. Lupus also could be dormatted. So if I'm eating healthy, doing right, not stressing out, your lifestyle. Yeah. But I think every disease play a part. Your lifestyle play a part of it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I lost a lot of weight.
Is it curable though?
No cure.
Wow.
I'll just be taking pills for the rest of my life.
Damn, but you doing your thing though, like, and that's why I commend you, because you so strong.
But
I
be in pain.
Nah, I already know.
I be fucked up.
Man,
sometimes I be self-medicating like a motherfucker, because I feel like lupus is not gonna outweigh my passion. I'm never gonna let that happen.
You're a soldier, for real.
Yeah, like
you fighting through all this shit.
I got 4 C-sections. Can't nothing outbeat that.
Oh, you couldn't push none of them.
Not out of this sweet coochie.
Now you know it's crazy. Like, shout out to my cousin. She had I think all her kids she had a C-section too. You feel me? I don't want to say her name.
No, but if you could get through as a woman, if you could break through certain parts of your life. You talking about a bitch that got post-traumatic stress.
Yeah.
Some days, I still suffer with paranoia. A lot of things that you see on social media is not what you see. I go through some shit.
Nah, I feel
but I'm going to tell you about what I go through.
But you open to it, though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm open to it.
And that's why I think a lot of people fuck with you, because you authentic, you real, you not hiding. Not like the shit you going through. Like, most of these big names and these podcasts, whatever, entertainers, period, they just straight post peaches and cream, everything that's Gucci. But you post.
But what happens when you get big? They go look for all your old shit.
World Star.
So here you go, bitch. Here you go now. You gonna learn about it now.
Yup. Now I commend you for real. Like you told me, speaking of the hair loss, I can't tell. That shit
like
wrong, girl.
Okay, so I started wearing my hair straight. Everybody know me for the curly look.
Lupus will.
Lupus is there.
Niggas is wild.
I'm taking 7 pills a day. Lupus is definitely there.
Is working.
I go to the doctor. I also tapped in with Styles P.
Give him up here.
Products. I gotta get him up to me first. So I interviewed Millie's, and Millie's manager.
Boston. That's Boston.
Sent me like a whole holiday styles pack of all natural remedy stuff like black seed oil and all type of blueberry shit, raspberry shit for your dick, shit for your. I said I don't need the dick stuff, but it was just a thought that people still care.
That's a
And
fact.
that helped me a lot, but with lupus, sometimes it just doesn't work. You still have to take certain medications. I still have to be on steroids. I get my heart checked every 8 weeks. I just had a scare. I had a mass in my left breast.
Wow.
And I caught a flare up in my breast.
Damn.
And
So what was like? How was that? Like, what happened for real?
I was in the hospital for a couple of days. That was recent.
Damn.
Yeah, it was recent. It was a scare because I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it so red? Why is it looking like that? What's going on? And
Man.
I went to the hospital. My son called the ambulance, but it wasn't cancerous because it was inflamed.
Yeah.
You got to remember, your tissue is an organ. You have breast tissue.
Yeah.
So I go through it.
But luckily, it's not nothing cancerous in your
Nope,
body.
I'm still here to give these niggas hell.
Man.
I mean,
Yo, Kelly G, a.k.a. Drill Ferry, you are an inspiration.
I'm trying.
I just want to tell you that. You are
Thank
inspiration.
you.
You're a walk inspiration. My sister love you. She love your content. I think I mentioned that already.
Yep, and tell you
but
what's your
she
sister.
love
Tell
you, yo.
her sister, you gotta love her. We gotta get her up. She
Hell
likes to go
yeah.
out and stuff.
I wanted her to pull up here, but she live in North Carolina.
Well,
but when I
girl-
told her that we followed each other, I'm like, nah, no.
What's her name?
Denise.
Denise. Hey, girl. Listen, I'm gonna follow you back on Instagram. I love people.
Yeah, she love you, yo.
I love her too.
And speaking of that, like how heartfelt you are, you rescued a little girl from PA and shit, and she was out here, like she was kidnapped, but she ran away.
And was walking through the streets of East
Brooklyn,
New York.
yup, East New York.
And I grabbed her right on
you
up.
all
Come
on the
on, baby
news,
girl.
talking your shit.
I know the news people wanted to come. I said, they gonna think I'm a snitch. Let's do this on the phone, FaceTime. You ain't gonna have
And they
me talk
posted
about
it, though.
Yup. I didn't mind, but long as they wasn't in the hood.
Yeah.
News and the police ain't too.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
look too right in the hood.
That's
like,
crazy because some hood dudes from my Haven, they was talking to the News 12 and shit when like Shy K, free Shy K.
Yeah, free
when
him.
that whole situation happened, it was like hood dudes saying, oh yeah, his name be brought up in a bad way. Niggas was saying they was snitching like, and you got a ski mask on the news.
Let's talk about that. Ratting.
Like, yeah, you wildin'.
Now you ain't
feel
gonna
me?
be able to go outside.
Nah, that's crazy. But yo, you are inspiration. You doing your
I'm trying.
thing
I just want other
for
people
real.
like me. I was a young teenage mom. I had my son at 15 years old. Like, I went through a lot in my life that a lot of these bitches and niggas couldn't even understand.
I
They
feel
couldn't
you.
even grasp it. Like, no, I don't say everything proper.
You making
But
everybody.
I finished school.
Yeah.
I did everything my mother told me to do growing up.
fact.
My kids never seen me in no fucked up situation. They see me struggle. But there's a difference between being in a struggle and being in a fucked up situation.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's
And
a
this is
whole
what you
fact.
gonna get.
That's a fact.
Nigga, I'm never gonna be ashamed of my body and who I am, because you're gonna see me naked, you're gonna see me with my clothes on. What the fuck is there to lie about?
So is it true you getting a BBL? Because I saw you post
I
a
am
story.
getting a BBL. I want a BBL so bad. I
You
just want to be like,
deadass?
dunk.
Nah, you really gonna look like a Dominican mommy from Dykeman.
Snatch this up. I'm just trying to get a discount.
Nah, I feel you. So, all right, before we get out of here, who are some people that you trying to get on your platform next?
Jim Jones, which is Capo, that's my brother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him. He a little nervous though. Jim be like, nah, you be going crazy.
Yeah.
Listen, I said I don't want Chrissy to punch me in my head or nothing, so I'm gonna chill.
yeah.
Nah. I want to get Dennis Rodman.
That's a legendary interview too.
Yeah, I
'Cause
want
he
to
a
get
different
Dennis
type
Rodman.
of person.
Lola Brooke. I gotta
Brooklyn.
stick. Yeah, Brooklyn. I gotta fuck with my New York people. But I also want to get Ilucci. He's my favorite
YFN.
Southern.
They call me 650
Yes.
low, 650 low, 650
I feel
low.
like
I said home.
when Young Fly Niggas, when that album like that,
I fuck with Lucci hard. I fuck with Lucci.
and he took one like he a stand up one.
Yup. And he did that. No telling, no plea deals. No plea deals,
No
Gunna.
details. Vanessa
What you
Del
talking
Rio,
about?
I want to get up
No
on my
plea deal.
platform. She's like one of the most vintage, old school porn stars. That's when porn was porn.
That dark skin shorty that was on your platform, that was a
Janice
porn star,
Hart.
right?
She is a comedian first.
Okay.
Janice.
Cause I think
And,
bro told me she a porn.
She does OnlyFans. Yeah, she probably sucked a couple of dicks on camera. I'm not gonna, that's her
She
job.
was
That's what she
wild and
do.
talking about she hit a white man from the back. And
She
all
pegs
that.
him.
What?
Bow, bow, bow.
That's another story. We ain't gonna talk about that. But any special shout outs though?
I just want to give a shout out to all my supporters. I love y'all. To the other artists that's tapping in with me, I love y'all. To my big bro Capo, Mano, Paul K. Like, I'm tapped in. These people are like, they my backbones. They my safe
that's dope.
spaces. To all the artists that pulled up on me, I know I genuinely love y'all. When I get my little bag and stuff, I owe y'all a date. And to my kids.
Yeah. You're for them. For
'Cause
soldiers.
They standing with me.
Yeah. Fighting
And they
with
believe
you.
in me. And every day when I have days when I cry almost every day. Every day I be like, fuck that podcast.
Yeah.
But then my sons be like, you falling apart. You
Can't
need
let
that.
This shit break you, yo.
This is you. You need it.
Yeah, yo.
So I want to shout out my kids, because without them, I would have been gave up on this shit.
Nah, I feel you.
Word.
Nah, don't give up though. We need your voice.
I'm here.
We need your voice, Miss Kelly G, aka Drill Ferry. I just wanna
AKA the throat goat. You forgot that.
And you left me hanging. I appreciate you for being on my platform.
Thank you.
For
And
real.
good luck to you too. And shout out to you.
I appreciate it. I'm just, the more you grind, the better the results. That's what I stand for. Shout out to my boy Amiri. We doing our thing, and we about to get out of here. You feel me? But make sure y'all keep tapping in and subscribe. You feel me? We need all of that.
Get his fucking numbers up.
Get my numbers up. We got Kelly G, the Drill Ferry.
I'm going to be in y'all DMs like this. What's up? I got to bring them out.
Yeah, but we out of here. The more you grind, the better the results, man.